Hey buddy, Larcenies here, and welcome back to another breakdown. If you guys are listening to the music in the background, I'm playing Gremlins Inc. And what is Gremlins Inc? If you guys are wondering, this is an action game, it's a platformer, it's a 3D side scroller, none of these. This is, I don't know how to explain it this is a board game. Yeah, this is a board game. Now, if you guys are wondering why, this game's pretty old, I'm not gonna lie to you. Steam's been having these crazy sales that, Steam loves to do. They have games on retardedly cheap sales. So this game, I think, was originally like $14 original price, and then Steam hacked it down to like $10, which is a really good steal. This game is still live. I can show you right now. This game has single multiplayer. It's only on PC. That's the only bad thing I can tell you about the game. So, right now, it's like kind of late in the morning or in the night, I should say. So there's not gonna be a lot of people on right now. But when I was on, maybe an hour ago, there was like a few people in this list. Shows you how many people wait in the lobby, just in case you can just make a random game and they get to play with you. It's pretty cool. Like I said, this game is not on PC. It's only on PC. It's not on PS4. It's not Xbox One. Not sure why. This game is not that graphically. It's not that powerful. It's just a board game that you move around. So I really don't know why they didn't make this for consoles. I said there's always a game for someone, and I think this game will speak to people, just like Geodash that I did yesterday. These games are not for everyone, but there's some people that like games like this, and this is like a board game that's it's kind of interesting because it's hard to explain. It's really fun. I played it for I had one match I went straight to the Wolves Lions Den, and I straight played online, and I got my fucking ass shoved in. And this right now shows me that someone actually probably in this lobby decided, hey, let's join the game. I can actually join these people I want. I'm thinking if I want to. And I'm kind of scared because last time I got my ass kicked. Oh, never mind. I wasn't fast enough. So let's play, I'm going to play single player. Oh, okay. So these people, so single player just gives you challenges you could do. I could do a custom challenge. I could do a training session. These are all different. These are all different objectives I have to do. So it's really interesting. This game it's really fun. It's not for everyone. Like I said before, it's definitely not for everyone. I'm just gonna start a random game. What the hell is this? I'm gonna start a random game to show you guys how to play. So you could play with I think up to 6 people on the map. Normally it's just 4. 4 is a good amount. So you start off with cards. So you get 6 cards every time you play, and every time you play, it's gonna be they take turns. So like I said, this is the board game. This is your map. This is everything you need to know. What the? Already? Really? So right now, if you guys are wondering, he played a card that allowed him to look in my deck, and he took a card away. He actually added a card that I didn't want. Fucking sucks. So how the game moves is that these cards have dice on them, and then you pick a dice, and then you go towards the direction you want. Each symbol has a section you can walk in. So each symbol, like this little, I'll pay the bribe because I don't want to go to jail just yet. That's a bit embarrassing. But each card you see has a symbol, and each symbol is in the card, is in this little board game area that you can see right here. Yeah. So the way you win is that you get these scorecards, and depending on how many cards you need, how many cards the player set on, you can just where I want to teleport. I didn't know I had a choice. Let's go here. Okay, so Like I said, this is a board game that I'm trying to understand why. Why do you want to teleport? I don't want to teleport. Is this game glitched? Okay, whatever. So this game has like a lot of monopoly in it that you can make choices like this. Like you can sell one of your winning points to get more money, and granted you're gonna need these points to win the match, but sometimes you gotta think ahead. That's what I like about this game. It has a lot of strategy to it. So like, you know, you gotta think where you want to move your player to. Like right now I'm here, and say for instance I have a card like right here, I can move towards that direction. Or if I want, you know, you gotta set yourself up to where you want to locate your person at. So that way you can screw your person over, or if you want, you can just wait and just see what happens. I'm going to go towards here because I want to play this card. It gives me $100 extra. Sure. I just burned the card so that way I won't face no penalties. Really? Oh man, see, this is the cool thing about the game. So my strategy was to go here and get some money, but he kind of like fucked that over. So now I have to think of a new strategy or go back to where I came from. So I think I'm going to. There's no way I can play this card. It's all the way here. Sometimes you gotta think of what cards you want to burn versus what cards you want to keep, which doesn't make much sense, but when you play the game, it does make a lot of sense. Like sometimes you have cards that you don't want, and then you're like, fuck it. Yay. So they have, like I said, there are a lot of choices in this game that you can do. A lot of strategy. This is your money. If you guys want, this is your money. This is like your votes, so that way you can be governor. And this is your militia points. Your militia points is like all the bad things you do. Like if you rob a bank, you frame one of the people that you're with, you send them to jail. There's a lot of choices in this game that lets you do so much things evil to your friends or just random people. This game, granted, you can play online with multiple people. It's really fun with friends. It's really fun with friends. Like just the fact that you could banter them, joke around with them, like, hey, what do you want? Like, what choices do you want? And it's really funny. Like just to have that power over them. Like what? Like I have the choice. I have the power to fuck your life over. Now be a good boy and kill Abeloy for me, or whatever. You know, you can't kill no one in this game. Yeah, let's just do it. Now, granted, sometimes you can get unlucky and roll the dice really badly and get 1s and 6s, which sometimes are good and sometimes are just horrible. I'm just gonna say that. Now, the cool thing is, the cool thing is like wherever your character lands, like say for instance this hand, if you have a card that has a hand, if you have the materials to burn for it to use it, you can play it, and then it'll give you a special effect. You can see the special effect that gives you right here. Like this one lets you teleport, this one gives you money, but then it also gives you militia, and then there's some cards that just give you nothing, but then it's very, like, it's just helpful to travel along. So certain cards, you gotta know when to play them. Like this one's a very expensive card that costs $600, but it gives me 1 victory point and 6 more extra victory points, which is like, it's really fun. It's like I said, this game is extremely fun. It's very fun with friends. The only thing that I can say negative about the game is that it's a little on the long side. Like a game could take hours. It can take days. Like not days, but it could take like hours to get a game. Like a really good game is like maybe like 30 points for unlimited time. So that way you can get the strategies out of what you want. So aside from these like 6 cards that you have, you also have these chaos cards right here that inflict like very dangerous effects as the game progresses. You won't know what they do until you have the resources to use it. But some have very interesting consequences that can make and break the game. Like, for now, I'm winning, but say for instance he had the money, he can screw me over to a point of no return. And that's what I really like about this game, that it's just so diverse that you don't have to, it's not just like a one-track mind, like, oh, I gotta just roll the dice. And it's granted, you can get unlucky, and that is not a thing, that is like a thing that happens. I don't want to do that actually. You can get unlucky and you can draw, I'm talking about 1-0s and all the bad luck in the world. And sometimes that happens, and it's just the way the game is. It's RNG based. It's a board game. So if you never played Monopoly, Trouble, Sorry, all that other stuff, if you don't like games like that, then you're not gonna like this game. But I like this game because of the strategy. Like, the fact that you have to think ahead. Like, I was planning to go here to get some money, and now I got sent back to Oblivion, so now I have to think of a new plan. So if I want, I can go over here and play these unlucky dice if I can get the cards for that. Can I get there? I can burn this card, which is not that important to me right now. Ah, I fucking that fuck up. I'm gonna play the next dice. And see, like, you can see everything stack up more. But like I said, this is just because I'm winning now. I'm talking about, like, I'm not gonna play the whole match because I'm talking about, like, it can last hours. But I just want to give you an idea how the game plays. Like, it looks boring, yes, but if you know what you're doing, it's really fun. Like, all these, knowing like, oh, I can play one card to go here, and then, but I need this card because there's a gold thing right here. And the strategy, like, it just makes you want to think ahead of the game. Like, oh, I might want to go here, take a risk for something later. Like, a lot of people go here and towards the end game because it gives you some interesting benefits. But like I said, it's like a blessing and a curse depending on how you want to use it. Me personally, I enjoyed this game. It's really fun, and it's like I said, this game I wanted to play for a while. I saw Total Biscuit playing like in a podcast, and that's kind of what I really want to do one day on my channel, is play maybe this game, some other games like this that allow me to play with my friends and show people how fucked up I am. Like right now, I just sent that guy to jail, and he's pretty much. Keep in mind, this is the AI, so the AI is not going to be as challenging as normal people. But I'm just trying to show you the game, because if I go PvP, I'm going to be there for a few hours. As in this game, I can just exit whenever I please. And like I said, I like this game a lot. It's really fun. For $10, it's really like, it's a really good game. It's a really good game for $10. Like, it's surprising how addicting this game can be. I actually have this. I have enough. What? Oh. Okay. Oh. But like I said, he won some victory points. That sucks. Fuck. Sometimes you gotta do stuff that you don't want to do, like lose a victory point to get $200, because money can become sometimes more important than victory points at now at the beginning game. Sometimes you want to, hey, fuck the beginning, like, oh, sometimes you want to be like me personally. I'm a type of person in games like this, Mario Kart, and any game that I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna win. I like to just screw people over, and it's pretty not exactly how I am. I like to make everyone fucked up. I like to destroy everyone. Like, if I'm not gonna win, you best believe I'm gonna make it hard for everyone else to win. And that's kind of how I play this game. Like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing technically. I have an idea what I'm doing, but I still don't know 100% what I'm doing. But if that's the case, I'm gonna fuck as many people as possible. Like sometimes you gotta burn cars that you don't want to, and you gotta choose which direction you want to go. Because once you pick a lane, you gotta kind of like stick to the arrows where it goes. You can't go, like for instance, I can't go towards this way because the arrows are leading me to this way. So it's kind of like chutes and ladders that once you pick a section, you're kind of stuck with it. Yeah. Let's set him up. I didn't even know how to card. And just like that, he went right back to jail. And this is how the interesting stuff like this happens in the game. Like you just do stuff like that. Maybe not intentional. Maybe it was intentional. Who knows? But it's just fun to just play the game for like a good hour. Let's gamble and see how Larcenies' luck is. You want to do it then? Yeah. Why not? I lost $25. Still sucks. And like I said, the goal of the game is to win X amount of points. So if I need 30 points, the goal is to get 30 points by the end of whatever turns it needs to be. And if it's 40 points, 50 points, that's the easiest way to beat this game. Not by money, not by governor, because you can become a governor, but it gives you like certain powers. And when you hit these little dollar signs, they like tax money towards you, which is kind of cool. And like I said, this game is just fun. It's just fun. It's not for everyone, and I really wish it was for everyone. This game should be probably, like, I'm not saying like, hey, hurry up, but this game should be on PSN. Like I can see an audience that I can see PlayStation people playing this game for like maybe it's $15. That's actually a good amount because that's how much it is in Steam. Put on the PSN, $15, and see what kind of public people want to see. Because, you know, granted this is on the PC, but I see no reason why this game can't be on consoles. I don't see it. Like as you see right now, this is the core gameplay. You're not gonna. There's no action. There's no bloodshed. It's just you and a board, and you trying to predict where your character is going. Like say for instance, like right now. If I probably want to go towards this little diamond so I can play one of these two cards so that way I can get some extra benefits. But then I have this extra card right here where you're noticing it has a lot of benefits. It gives me extra victory points, but gives me militia, but it gives me $200 and more victory points. But this is going to be a pipe. I got to go through all these extra monies to go there. So like, you have to really strategize where you want the character to go. This is like a really good. Think of chess in a board game. Like, well, chess is a board game, but in this type of board game, that you have to plan your moves 3 steps ahead, and that's this game. That's Gremlins for you. It's really fun. It's really entertaining. You know, granted, it's not graphically interesting, but it's really fun what it does, and also. They also do tournaments in the game, which is really fun. So, even though I'm like brand new into the game, oops, I think I clicked on the game real fast. Don't worry, you ain't see anything. But just because if I knew how to play, I could actually enter the tournament and get whatever rewards were in there. We're fighting with real people, so it's really interesting to do that stuff. But I just wanted to show you guys this game. I really hope this game speaks to certain people. And hopefully, maybe if you guys want, try to talk to the developers, see if they can make this come to the PSN. Cause I'm pretty sure there's an audience for this. I refuse to believe that no one in PlayStation land wants to play this game. Like, I'm not saying this game's for everyone, but there's some people who want to play this game. Like Abalor, this is not a card game. This is not like a Yu-Gi-Oh or Hearthstone. This is like Monopoly. Yeah, Monopoly. This is pretty much Monopoly in an interesting more settings. And I really hope you guys enjoyed what you see. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to see more Let's Plays, because this game is going to come up again, and it won't be a breakdown. It'll be like a little mini podcast with me and a few friends, hopefully. That's the goal. Let's see what happens. But till then, guys, I'll see you next time.